I love planning and strategizing. Planning is the process of preparing to maximize the likelihood of achieving the best possible result in a given situation. A great plan must include the following: an intended goal or outcome with a quantifiable result, contributing inputs, variables, preferences and considerations, and a chosen pathway. One of the contributing factors to my growth in running has been my ability to plan and strategize. I've set ambitious and clear goals, I've defined the inputs required to reach them, and I've managed the variables, preferences, and considerations that contribute to success, and I've committed to a chosen pathway. My planning process starts by defining the goal: 100.18 kilometers in 14 hours. I break down the inputs: each leg of the race, the distance, the altitude gain and loss, the target pace, the delay at each checkpoint. This gives me a target time for each leg and an estimated arrival time. Now comes the complicated part of working through the variables, preferences, and considerations. First comes my nutrition. My goal is to consume 300 calories, 70 to 90 grams of carbs, 1 liter of fluid, and 700 milligrams of sodium per hour. The aim is to spread this out over the hour to ensure that I'm properly fueled and avoid GI issues. I then need to manage my injury. The game plan is to leverage my hiking poles a lot more than I did in my last race. I'll lean into my poles to reduce the impact through my tibia and manage my leg fatigue. There will be a lot of power hiking up the hills and making up for it on the descents and flats. The next challenge to solve is avoiding the choke points that will slow me down. I've been placed in the last group, which means I will need to pass 400 to 600 other runners over the race. My strategy will be to start at the front of my group to get ahead of them early and avoid the congestion that occurs before the first checkpoint due to ladders that only allow one person at a time to proceed. Coupling this with my plan to pass straight through the first few checkpoints, only stopping to refill my water, will allow me to keep on time and minimize the need to catch up later, especially when exhaustion kicks in later in the race. I can glance at my plan, leaving a checkpoint, and focus on keeping my average pace in check, hitting the target leg time, and hitting my nutrition targets. Now, I visualize my race. I imagine myself on the course. I channel the feelings I experience as I traverse the landscape, and I see myself crossing the finish line as I accomplish my goal. I zoom in on the feelings of gratitude, the aches and pains, the determination and the drive that propels me toward my goals. I trust that I will be healthy and that my mind and body have what it takes to carry me the distance. I accept that things will not go to plan and I will need to adjust and course correct along the way. The most important part is going to be the post-race reflection, where I compare against my plan, I identify where the actual was different, and implement the lessons to improve my future planning. These principles work for all aspects of your life, your business, and your wealth. Go and try it and see how it works for you.